So today video we are going to show you how I live in my village home, from cooking ugali, collecting water when there is no water in the compound. Yeah, this is how we carry our water using our bucket, or should I say pail. Other people call it, I don't know. Yeah, I know as a bucket or pail. So those are the ones we're going to use to carry our water, and we're going to carry it using our head as we walk. You'll see it. For a period of time, there has been a problem with the water supply in my village, as you can see in the video. So in the evening, when there is, usually after eating food, then we go to the neighboring compound.
Welcome to my channel.
Of
Please
course, we
subscribe
pay.
and be
They
part
usually
of the
sell
community.
water,
Thank
and
you.
usually per pail or per bucket, we are paying around 10 shillings. That's like less than $1. Yeah, I think it's 50 cents in US dollar currency. So that's basically what happens. And usually, like, as you see them carrying, yes, you see there, my niece is carrying that. Yeah, you're using the head. I mean, it's basically it's heavy. Let me not like, that water is like it normally carries around like 10 kilograms of, yeah, 10 kilograms. So that is what you're carrying on your head every single time you go pick water. Okay. Yeah, so now the fortunate thing about this situation is I was just going to a neighboring compound where they have water. They usually sell water to the whole community in case of the shortages, because they usually have like boreholes in their compound. So, but for those people who live in the interior villages, they usually go to the river to usually to collect water, and normally you walk a long distance. So here it was like a matter of we walk and we came back to the house. Yes, the water was spilling all over me, but you must do what you must. That is the reality of life. Yeah. So as you go on, as you watch the video, I'm going to show you how we cook ugali using the 3 stones, and then the food, the beef stew, and then how we eat. So stay tuned, watch the video up to the end. Please enjoy, and if you have any question whatsoever, I'd love to hear from you guys. Kindly help me reach over 100,000 subscribers this year. Thank you so much, especially this period of 1 month that I'm going to be showing you content every now and then, because I've been online for the last 3 years on this channel, and I really want us to have a bigger community. And yes, let's learn more about each other. Let's learn more about my life in Kenya, in Moshi also. And of course, the more views I get, the more a bigger community I have, then I'll be able to travel around and show you village lifestyle, and also normal daily life activity in the cities in a nutshell. So stay tuned and please subscribe to my channel. So yes, they have reached home now. We are just pouring the water. Then after that, as you go in the video, I'm going to show you why we eat ugali, why it's the most favorite food in my village, in my community, in my tribe, and especially in the East African region. Actually, ugali is favorite tribe for the whole of African people, because here in East Africa call it ugali. In other parts of the world, they have their own name. Like for example, I think Zimbabwe they call it sima, and other parts they have different names. But at the end of the day, the main ingredient is maize, which is grinded into a flour, and then they cook water and turn it into ugali. So this is how we feed our cows. Yeah, this is zero grazing. They are not allowed to go to the shamba or to the farm. They are literally put in that area. They clean the place, they feed them. Baby. If they're sick, they're treated, and all that. But everything is done zero grazing. This is my grandfather's, my late grandfather's original home. And in this whole compound, they have upgraded it to be very, you see, this is the traditional way of doing it. They have literally add wood and everything, but originally they used to have thatch, made out of grass. The roof of the house, it used to be made out of grass, but as modernization progressed, then people turn it into using the metal, the way we know a roofing supposed to look like. But traditionally the roofing is supposed to be made out of grass. So basically here they're feeding the cows, As you can see, this traditional way of doing it. So stay tuned, watch this video up to the end. Please enjoy, and if you have any questions, I'd love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much. Shikamoo. Shikamoo babu. Umekuwa. Amekuwa. Huyu ana miezi mingapi? Huyu? Ana miezi 3 kasoro. Kachangamfu. Hi. So once they have finished feeding the cows, they are going to leave. They're going to close the door, but remember, they always keep on checking. Yes, you must check to see have they finished eating the banana leaves or the trunk of the banana, and then if they do, then you add more food. So they usually supply it in the morning, at lunchtime, and even at night, because these are cows that love to eat. If you end up deny them food, they'll starve and they'll not be able to give you milk, and then of course they'll lose weight and they'll become sick. Yes. All right, so now this is basically the home, my surrounding, my village. That's how it looks like. It's very green. You see the trees, majority of the trees you see here in the farms are bananas. Yes, bananas is the staple food of my village or my tribe, my community. They love their bananas, let me not lie. In my community, they cannot go a period of 2-3 days without eating bananas. Yes, when I say bananas, I mean cooking stew of banana mixed with meat or chicken, depending on the type of meat you choose. All right, so this person, I happened to encounter him. He was stranded because his tuk-tuk, it was overloaded, and somehow he was having difficult maneuvering the road. You see the way it's so bumpy, up and down. Yes, so I happened to get a picture with him, and I was like, let me see how you're doing it. And he's like, yeah, and he's like, please help me, I need to tie this with the thread had become loose, so he was asking if I could assist him. So I did assist him, but actually this is how they supply bananas to the market. So this one is taken to the market, and by the way, the demand of bananas is very high. Unfortunately, the demand is very high, but the supply is very low. As a result of many families are not planting bananas like they used to do during my grandmother time or my grandfather time, because times have changed, modernity has happened, and most family members have moved to the city. So mostly they visit the village during Christmas time, during the holiday time. Yes, so it's all about changes in the community, in our village, and of course in the towns. So this is the rabbit. I love seeing this rabbit. It was very quiet and it was busy eating. So my mom here, we had gotten a bit of bananas, so we are literally packing and we're supposed to leave. I'm the one who's having the outside, standing on the opposite her. I was carrying a sweet and everything. So my mom is literally like packing and everything. So we are supposed to leave the village. Yes, we're leaving the village. We are going back home to town actually. So yes, okay, so basically this is the road that we're gonna use to go to town. As you can see, it's big, it's green. I love the green, I love the greenery, and also the slopes of Mount Kilimanjaro. So yes, they have brought the firewood which we're gonna use to cook food. That's basically how they usually bring. They go to the forest, they cut the tree, and then they bring. So basically now we are going to cook ugali, and you're going to see the process from how we put the firewood, as you can see in the video. she's arranging it properly so that when you light the fire, the firewood will light up immediately and will start cooking immediately, because at the end of the day, we don't want to waste any firewood. Like I said, each and everything we do at home, it's a recycle process. We don't throw anything away. If we happen to have food and it is left over, we give it to the chicken. If we happen to have like firewood, we usually make sure we use it completely. And this is basically a normal way of life. So yes, when you start cooking ugali, usually start with boiling the water. Now they've started putting the water there, so they're gonna light the fire and then they're gonna leave it to boil. Then they're gonna add flour, like you see there. Yes, you've seen that. Yes, so they're gonna you see it's gonna have to boil the mixture of flour with water. Then once it's boiled, while you're still stirring the mixture, then after that you're going to continue adding flour until it becomes thicker while you're still mixing it. Okay, you see the way it's going on. So far so good. That's basically how we cook. It's when you enter this kitchen, to be honest, it's there's a bit of smoke, but that's the reason why the door is left open, so that we don't get suffocated. Cooking ugali, it takes practice. Let me not lie, it takes practice, but after a while, once you practice, you become an expert. The movement of stirring, especially if you are cooking for a bigger family, this is like 2 kilograms or 3 kilograms of flour. A family of 7, 8 people, 9 people. Yes, and remember, we are eating this for lunch and dinner. Yes, it's not lunch only, this is lunch and dinner. So we're cooking that, and the reason why the sufuria, the one which they're using to cook ugali, it's black. It's because of using the firewood. Yes, usually turns the outside to be black because of the charcoal that comes off. Yes. So you make sure the fire is light properly. There's enough fire to cook the food so that it comes out cooked and not and of course, because when you eat ugali which is not cooked properly, unfortunately you will realize, and people will be busy complaining, and they'll be telling me, what is it have you cooked for us, because this is not eatable. And by the way, people are very vocal. Let me not lie. If you cook bad food, they will tell you. Even the children will tell you this food is not eatable. Yeah, so this is how we mix it. You see the way she's holding you see the way she's putting her feet on that stick over there. Yeah, so it's giving her support. And then you see the way she's like blowing the wind inside the firewood. Yeah, basically to light up the fire so it doesn't go off. So this is basically and then she's adding more flour because it's not yet cooked. The mixture is not thick enough. Yes. So she's going to repeat the process all over until the mixture is thick enough and then the food is cooked enough. And then we proceed now to, making sure you leave it for 5-10 minutes for it to be cooked properly, the mixture. Then after that, then now you take the ugali to the main house. The reason why she's blowing wind inside the fire is basically to make sure the fire would light up. Yes, that's basically how we do it. You see the way she's holding the mwiko. The mwiko is the one she's using to mix the ugali, and the way she's putting her feet on that stick down there, that takes practice. Even me, I cannot do that. It takes practice, precision, know exactly what you're doing, because if you mess up, you can end up getting burned. Yes. You see that stick she's putting down? Me, I cannot do that, but actually her, she knows how to do that, to be honest. Yeah, so it's all about practice and becoming better at it. So if you have any questions, I'd love to hear from you guys. Comment section is very open, and please subscribe, guys. My aim, the goal, please let's reach 100,000 subscribers. And the reason why I'm saying that, guys, I've been doing YouTube for the last 3 years, and I've been doing this because I love giving you content and everything. But the only thing I miss is to have a community. I'd love to monetize my channel. By the way, for the last 3 years, I haven't monetized this channel. and I'm asking you guys help me monetize this channel. So watch my videos, watch my past videos. So my past videos, there's some earlier videos which I had on. Right now the ugali is ready. You see, now she has yes, now that ugali is ready, it's cooked. So now she's going to take it to the main house, and then now they're going to cook the stew that is going to be an accompaniment to the ugali. One thing I will tell you for a fact, if the food is not cooked, believe you me, people will tell you this food, there's a problem today. They'll tell you do better next time. Yeah, so even when I started learning to cook ugali, I used to be told that. Now I was telling you guys, I've been doing YouTube for the last 3 years, and I haven't monetized the channel because people are not watching my videos. So I was asking you guys, is there a problem with my content? Do you guys have anything you want to tell me? Because, and if you tell me my videos were a bit blurry, just remember I was using a broken phone. Yes, I did not have a good phone. I was using a broken phone. So I was working with what you have. They always say start with what you have, and then you're going, as you progress, then now you're going to buy new equipment. Then from there, then you'll be able to improve your game. So basically that's what I was doing, because for the longest time I've always wanted to be a YouTuber. I've always wanted to put my content out there and able to, to take care of my mom, my family through this content creation. But so far, I can say I have been able to put content out there. All I'm asking is just to have a community of people who are following me, who are watching my videos, at the same time help me to monetize this channel so that I'm able to take care of my mom, my family. Please, thank you so much for watching. So my mom is preparing the stew. This is roast chicken stew. Yeah, it's ready. Actually, she's put there onions, tomato, and of course that is omena. Yes, I love omena. So the food is ready, and we usually use our hands to eat, like what you are seeing here, there in the video. Yeah, that's basically how we eat the ugali on the fish and the stew and of course vegetable. When the food is delicious, believe me, the whole family will be happy. Thank you.